about helping, the first thing that pops into our heads is helping people. But animals are at major risk right now. Parasitic diseases are spreading massively due to the shift towards organic farming as animals are coming into contact with unsanitary conditions while they're roaming free. Nearly every animal you can imagine on a farm is a victim of this. From horses to cows, parasitic diseases infect millions of animals each year and damage their quality of life.
The market is dominated by companies such as Bayer and Zoetis, both of which mass-produce generic anti-parasitic drugs. But the injection-based solution is failing for two key reasons. First is the dangerous side effects of an injection-based drug on animal welfare. Injection sites often lead to the spread of harmful microbes and disease, cause inflammation, and destroy animal tissue.
Second is the absence of sustainable cataloging method to track medication. Companies like CattleMaps and Formaron, who currently take up the market, only allow for the monitoring of vitals and location, but don't allow for users to see the administration dates or previous medical records. Due to poor administration and tracking, there are fatal complications. Not only administration, but current drugs are also failing, as parasites have built resistance to the drugs used for generations.
Introducing Probacco, a subscription-based product comprising of a novel tobacco-based antiparasitic treatment in the form of a pill and monitoring application to help manage animal medication. Probacco solves both of the problems mentioned above and saves millions of dollars annually for farmers all across the world by introducing a new and unique drug which parasites will no longer be resistant to and avoids the sanitation issues of an injection-based product, as well as provides an accessible application to assist in preventing over or under dosages, increasing overall drug efficiency.
The first component of Probacco is our pill. Our pills are filled with anthelmintic alkaloids extracted from tobacco, and more specifically, our team seeks to make and use the use of millions of tons of left-rot tobacco generated due to a shift away from products such as cigarettes and other tobacco-based problems.
Currently, chips and tags are used to track livestock on farms, but the issue of dosage uncertainty still exists. This is where the application component of Probacco comes in. Our application uses real-time geospatial data provided by Google Maps to create an interactive map of a user's farm. Next, by syncing existing Bluetooth sensors produced by companies like Cirrus, our app can plot the real-time location of each animal. During administration periods, farmers can use information provided by our app, such as the dosage status, last administration date, next administration date, to determine whether or not to give an animal our pill. Additionally, our app boasts an integrated calculator which allows farmers to calculate the exact dosage amount to give a particular animal based on their species and weight. If a farmer decides to give a dosage, they can then change the status of an animal by clicking the Administer Dosage button, and this will update information about the animal. The way our product will generate revenue is through a subscription-based license fee for the app and an upfront fee for the pills based on quantity.
The current market is a red ocean, saturated with these synthetic drugs to deworm livestock animals. With Probacco, we will eliminate injections and synthetic chemicals and anthelmintics, reduce the amount of farm accidents and parasitic resistance associated with the current drugs, raise the management of animals' medication, leading to increased welfare and health of animals, and create novel anthelmintic options for animals and demand for currently wasted tobacco. This creates a blue ocean for consumers who want a more natural, hassle-free anthelmintic drug for their animals, and simultaneously makes use of the abundant amounts of wasted tobacco in the world.
The market for anthelmintic drugs is driven by a rise in prevalence of animal helmintic infections across the globe and rising incidence of ascariasis across subtropical regions, including areas like Africa and Asia.
Our target consumers include mainly meat and organic dairy farmers who need new and organic drugs to prevent meat contamination from parasites, reduced milk and produce yield, and other problems that stem from parasitic infections. Animal shelters are our next target, since Probacco would provide them with an easy-to-use medicine management system that would prevent them from having them to go to the vet. The same concept applies to pet owners, who mainly rely on vets to treat their pets.
Proven to be feasible, as an NCBI study from 2016 finds that technology and the process of turning nicotine into a drug exists, which is our product.
This is done very simply by crushing tobacco into a powder, then forming it into a pill via a solvent, usually either menthol or water. The antiparasitic properties are derived from the alkaloids within the tobacco, which give the pill natural anthelmintic effects.
Our product is scalable as it taps into the global agricultural industry due to the heavy amount of unused tobacco and parasitic diseases found everywhere. Our product also branches out to animal shelters and pet owners in general, as Probacco solves many of the same parasitic issues found in all pets. In order to increase our market share, we need more marketing, production, and materials. We look forward to working with companies like Zoetis or Merck Animal to sponsor us for FDA approval, who look for strategic alliances to improve animal welfare.
In conclusion, Probacco solves for the three issues of wasted tobacco, parasitic infections within animals, and poor treatment cataloging in a revolutionary way. Thank you for listening.